You've probably had this feeling. You made a choice, it went badly, and instead of just feeling disappointed, your mind replays the other option. The one you didn't take. That specific replay, not sadness about the outcome, but fixation on the road not taken, is regret. For a long time, scientists assumed this was something only a human mind could do. Then a neuroscientist built a maze, and a rat proved them wrong. The setup was simple. Researchers at the University of Minnesota created a circular maze with 4 restaurants, each offering a different flavor of food. At each stop, a tone told the rat how long it would have to wait before the food arrived. Every rat had a favorite flavor and would tolerate a longer wait for it than for the others. This gave researchers something precise to work with, an exact threshold for how much patience each rat had for each specific reward. Here's where the experiment turns interesting. Sometimes a rat would skip its favorite flavor because the wait was too long, a reasonable decision. But then it would arrive at the next restaurant and find an even longer wait for a less preferred food. In human terms, you skip the line at your favorite restaurant, only to end up waiting even longer at a worse one. What the rats did next is what caught researchers off guard. In that exact moment, the rat would stop, turn, and look back toward the restaurant it had passed up. Then it would eat whatever food it settled for unusually fast and behave more cautiously at the next choice point. That alone might be written off as coincidence. The brain scans weren't. Electrodes implanted in the rat's orbitofrontal cortex and ventral striatum, regions tied to decision-making and reward evaluation in humans, showed something specific happening during that backward glance. The neural activity didn't represent the food the rat had missed. It represented the restaurant itself. The choice. Not, I wanted that banana, but I should have gone there. That distinction matters enormously because it mirrors something psychologists have documented in humans for decades. People don't regret the outcome as much as they regret the decision that led to it. A gambler regrets misplaying the hand more than losing the money. Redish's team had, without intending to, found a rodent brain doing the same specific calculation. If this had shown up in only one part of the brain, it might have stayed a curiosity. It showed up in 2 systems that evolved long before humans existed, in a species separated from us by roughly 80 million years of evolution. That timeline forces an uncomfortable question. If regret exists this deep in the mammalian brain, was it ever a uniquely human trait to begin with? Or just something we assumed was ours because we were the only ones who could describe it? The deeper implication reframes what regret is actually for. It isn't self-punishment. It's a correction mechanism. An animal capable of representing what I should have done carries information forward into its next decision. A rat that regretted skipping a good deal became measurably more cautious the next time a similar choice appeared. Regret in this light isn't an emotional flaw. It's a survival tool refined over tens of millions of years, allowing a brain to learn from a mistake without needing to physically repeat it. That raises the harder question researchers still can't answer. Regret requires something neuroscientists call mental time travel, the ability to reconstruct a past that didn't happen and use it to inform a future that hasn't happened yet. If a rat's brain can do that, even in a limited form, it means imagining an alternate reality may not require language, culture, or self-awareness at all. It may simply require a large enough decision-making system with enough at stake to make the mistake worth remembering, which leaves us with something quietly unsettling. That flicker of, I shouldn't have done that. The one that keeps you up some nights replaying a conversation, a decision, a path not taken, may not be a mark of how complex your mind is. It may be one of the oldest tools evolution ever built, running quietly in the background of every animal complex enough to choose, and smart enough to notice when it chose wrong. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, subscribe for more. See you in the next one.